Everyone. Oh my gosh, there's people that did their check-ins before I switched over and want to do their check-ins again. For some reason, like when I put my audio to like have my music playing, it doesn't like to let my blurps make their noises, which is kind of rude. But it is what it is. Hello, Cheese. Hello, Sin. Hello, Batch Attic. Be welcome on in, everyone. I hope you are all doing well. We are back for another Wheel Wednesday. Every oh my gosh, my voice is just not here today, guys. We are back for some more Planet Zoo and Wheel Wednesday. Today we don't have as many as options because I need to go ahead and start an American Zoo because it's Thursday or Friday. That's International Cougar Day, and then either Thursday or Friday is International Lynx Day, which will be starting a European zoo because I think there's only one type of lynx in this game, and it's the Eurasian lynx. Eurasian. But that should be a somewhat decent starter animal. We'll figure it out. But you're not the best starter animal because they're a larger mammal, so we're doing something else. As per tradition, we'll probably be naming the zoo after a flower. I have a couple of native North American flowers in mind. If you guys have any North American flowers that are native in your mind and would like to leave suggestions, you can. That is a-okay with me. But I think we're going to really quickly spin our wheel for our lovely animal. So let's see which animal we are starting with today. Our options are raccoon, armadillo, skunk, prairie dog, and beaver. Those are the ones that I just deemed that could be possibly good starter animals for a zoo. So let us see how that goes. Ding, ding. Hello, that's adorable. How are you, dear? We're gonna spin and see what we get. Oh? The beaver! Okay. If we have enough time later today, we will do another spin, because I don't know how big of the exhibit the beaver will be, but we'll figure it out once we... Theirs might be a little more expensive because they have one. We'll figure it out. Doing good. It's been a bit of a day. It's been a bit of a wild day. A lot of things have happened. Before I get on to my talkie time, does anybody have any North American native flowers in their mind that they think would be a good zoo name? Oh my gosh, I don't know if you guys can hear him, but my dog is snoring under me. It's his favorite pastime, I feel like, to know when I'm streaming and then snore. Or scream if it's raining. If it's raining, it's screaming. If it's not raining, he's snoring. He's an interesting little dog. But my day has been pretty interesting. I went to... I'm not gonna say the restaurants. I went to a insert fast food restaurant here and got like an ice cream milkshake thingy that had Oreos in it, right? We're chilling, we're vibing. I eat it for a bit, and then I start finding yellow strings in it. And like they look like, so they're like yellow strings, but they're like clear and like kind of see-through. Oh, my mom freaking out. My mom's a nurse, and I'm like, oh my god, are these pinworms? Are these tapeworms? She's like, I'm at a doctor's appointment. I can't talk to you right now, and hangs up on me. Which, first of all, rude. I could be dying. And then she doesn't call me back, which I asked her to do, so I go back to the store. I'm like, hey, so you so there's something in my thing, and they're like, oh, it's pineapple. I'm like, how the fuck did pineapple get into my cookies and cream shit? And they were like, well, we don't know. I'm like, how the fuck did pineapple get in here? You gave me a heart attack. I was thinking there was worms in my drink. It was not a fun time at all because I was panicking. And so yeah. Why? Why was there pineapple? It's not even like, oh, it's a special recipe. No, they just put fucking pineapple in my shit. How do I want to do this? Okay, we're gonna quickly take a minute. Is there like a North American theme? There's a North Africa. I guess New World possibly could be that theme. Yeah, probably. Which the New World theme stuff looks very fancy. It's like rustic, but also fancy at the same time, which I don't even know how that's. Oh, I like these wooden plank walls. They're nice. We use them here. Maybe I could go for like a more modern look with some rustic elements. I don't know. Like, that's also in the New World. But like this is also. Wait, is this little moves? Oh, that's cute. Wait, I like that. And a burger. I love the pronghorn statue. I'm definitely gonna have to put some of these statues at the entrances. And these glasses are always so cool. Like, look at that. It's a wolf. They have a grizzly, and then they also have a pronghorn. And then they have prison. I feel like it's gonna be a lot of glass panels and modern looking vibe is what I'm thinking. Oh my gosh, wait, you guys can't even see. Hold on. I forgot to let y'all see. Okay, you guys get to see now. We've logged in and we named our zoo the Milkweed Zoo because nobody was thinking we named just milkweed, because milkweed is pretty important specifically to some of our. Wait, the inside of this is really cute. They're actually adorable. What? Oh, I hate that I kind of have to delete this. I do gotta delete this. Can't play it last. I know you say this every time. Night group. I'm sorry, cute place. You've got to go. Oh, why did my paths delete? Oh, wait. Flip from group. There we go. That worked. Might actually keep this path type. Maybe just have some different path types in other areas. Because, yeah, that's just the asphalt. I wonder. And I wonder. Wonder how. Why? This is the one I'm using for my Asia. Probably gonna end up using that for European. I could do this concrete path, or I could do like this hexagon step path, which could be fun. Has a little bit of oomph in this area. Why can't I change your path type? It's obstructed. Is it because it's outside of the... Bye-bye! Okay. I am going to actually turn all of the ground path off, at least for this section, because I'm going to build a floor over it. I think I will. Probably build a floor. If I don't, then I can put the curb back. We'll put our curb on ground back out here. I'm gonna try a different way of pathing. I try to mostly use grid pathing. See if I like it better than the way I have been doing it. You know? I think first thing first. Need to how much space should I leave? I need to make a little area for the path to go to. We're gonna bring them out over here. And we're gonna give him a little area out here. Let's go blueprints off, please. And staff facilities. I'm going to need I wonder if I could align it to bit of a problem. Guess I could just put research center there as well. And this is I don't like this has turned out. We're gonna try that again. We're gonna instead do it this way. This way I can make the staff happy by giving them like a little plant area. They like staff like it and do their job better when you have like what is the word I'm thinking of? When they have like plants and stuff that make them happier. Ooh, is that so far away? But that's, I went ahead and bought Plan Zoo too, and I'm hoping to God that my computer can actually run it. My computer can run a couple of things. It can run Ark Survival and Ark Survival Ascended, so I'm hoping that means it can run it. I know they posted the requirements. I just haven't checked because I'm not exactly tech savvy, so I wouldn't exactly know where to check that. But I kind of need to do that. Hello, Tyler. How are you? Welcome on Inkling Dark Roll. How are you doing, dear? I am extremely excited about Zoo 2 though. Probably a little too excited. I wonder if I should move you over here. I could even like stack someone, but then it would be like I'd have to make a staircase and that's no, why did you do that? I'm doing okay. It's been a bit of an interesting day for me today, but otherwise I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, I need to don't remind me to tell Sin that after stream today I'm gonna force him to help me check the specs on my computer. And I think I need I could do like a large one, or I could do a small. And do a large one, and we'll just have like a big kind of like village thing here. I always call them my staff villages. But I think that's everything I need. Hey, Dark Wolf, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in, dear. I hope you're doing well. Build plan for today. We're starting our North American zoo. I called it the Milkweed Zoo because I name all of my zoos after native flowers from the continent, and milkweed is one of my favorite native flowers from America. Specifically, I love the green milkweed. I love it, I love it, I love it. If you don't know what it is, I highly recommend looking it up. It's native to my area, and I really want to plant some of my own. So bad, but I don't really have the space for it in my apartments. But we are starting our North America Zoo because National Cougar Day is, I think, it's either Thursday or, and then the other one, if it's not Thursday, then it will be National Lakes Day. Well, have fun on your phone call. I hope that goes well. Thank you for joining us for a bit. But we're actually building a exhibit. Or where's the guy? Because we did a wheel spin for today. We're doing an exhibit for North American beaver, which is a lot of fun. I do need to Okay. Let's first check out our negative impact on guests. Doesn't reach. Amazing. I need to see if I were to put a water treatment. Not if I put it here. Yippee. We shall put it there. Just what if I like I hate when it does that. If I were to put it here, it wouldn't reach barely. So that's great. We only need to barely now. And then we have water for days. Not really a circle, but you know what? It's fine. I'm trying something a little new with my paths and trying to do just grid baths to see if maybe I like those better. And we'll see how it goes. I think we're gonna start off by putting our beaver exhibit right. I don't know, maybe I should start off with some sort of building for our entrance. I don't know. I don't know if we have the funds to start off with some sort. That's the problem. That's the major. How far can you escape? Grade 2 non-wooden. Over 5 feet. Okay. It just can't be wooden because they will escape. Which I think means that even if it's... Can you still use a grid piece? A wooden grid piece? Will they, like, not let you? I don't know. I don't know how I want to test that, though. Because, like, this is definitely classified as wooden. Yeah, wood. So I wonder if they'd still be able to eat through that. I assume they probably would be able to. That's just my assumption. Or maybe we go metal. Because they can't eat through metal. How has your day been, Tyler? I hope all is well. I think we're gonna go for this metal-clad wall. Okay, that's... And... We're gonna leave a space there for a door, and then we'll make a special door in a second. Oh, I should probably check how much space I need before I just start willy-nilly doing things. So we are hoping for... We are monogamous, parents are leading the family. Guests can enter the habitat. I don't know if we'll do that though. Unless they're like... Yeah, I feel like at this point, unless they're confident with humans, I'm not gonna put them in the habitat because anytime I do like a neutral animal with the habitat, they get so stressed out and I just don't feel it. So I think we're gonna stick with 2 adults. And how many babies can you have at a time? 5. 5 babies. We don't need a whole lot of space, which is pretty good for us. I do just want to give you a bit of extra space because I do indeed love putting the nature and the theatrics into things. So that's what I love. I'm also gonna try and keep like the paths flush the exhibit. I think, I don't know, I want to try this out on this zoo for when I get to Planet Zoo 2, just to see if I even like it, because I've been really struggling in my other zoos with the pathing. And it's really been bothering me, and I know I won't be able to redo those other zoos, especially my Africa zoo, because that thing's freaking ginormous at this point. But I could do this and know this for future zoos, so I'm surprised I didn't think of this before. Probably would have been a good idea to think of it before, but I didn't. So they need at least, yep. I do need some deep water. And they need at least 1,085? 1,085 meters, I think. My math could be wrong though. I'm not the best at math. I never claimed to be. That's the thing with this zoo, I'm gonna try and aim to have more staff and guest areas than I do in my normal zoos. Because I think I really pushed the limit quite a bit with my zoos by not putting enough of them. It's gonna be a bit of an awkward place to squeeze a gate. Maybe I do just add. It'll look a little awkward. That'll do like that. That bothers me a little, but I mean it is. Is it big enough? That should in theory be big enough, hopefully. I think we're gonna go ahead and hire the first workers. I think we're gonna start out with a keeper, a caretaker, a vet. Not an educator. I don't need you just yet. I'm so sorry. I will eventually get one of you in here. Not just yet. And start with. Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome to work. Do I have any beavers? No. Oh, you're a pretty decent female. I'll go with you, and then now we just need a male. You're actually pretty good and close to her age, so I think we'll go with you two. I think we'll go ahead and send them in. Is it open? Yes. I don't want my opening out that long. I'll have to change that in settings. Oh, my game just froze. The music's still going. I don't know if that means we have to do this all over again. Okay. That was interesting. Okay, I just wanted to close it out. This, kids, is why you should really save your game more often than I do. Because I don't know how much progress I just lost. And it's been about 40-ish minutes. That's just my luck. Hello, Frontier. I don't even know why that happened. I think what I need to do is really just close some of these old zoos I don't. This one? And this one? I'm slowly trying to like move animals out of these zoos into like the newer zoos I have. Okay, we didn't lose a lot of progress. I don't think I have any workers. I don't have any workers. Okay, now I gotta find some different That sucks, because none of these are as good as the ones I had. I think we'll go for you. Do it. Hello? Why did you not give me the female? Oh, that was not the female. Okay. Okay, what is going on, game? Where are we struggling right now? My thing isn't full. So where are we struggling? I think. Okay, I'm online. It's just not wanting. Let me adopt a female beaver. Like, it counts as me buying these beavers. But they have disappeared into the abyss. Which is interesting. Okay. Well, I have 2 beavers now. Oh! He's no longer finished. Did not even notice that. Okay. Alrighty, let's try this again. We will do some more fixings once I get them inside and get their requirements and make sure they're good to go, so I don't have to add. Let's get. Why is that an invalid destination? Oh, because there's no door. That would be a good reason why I can't come in. There's no door. I want them to have like a gigantic pond in the middle. By pond, I mean lake. They have a wee bit of a shallow area. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to throw you into the next dimension. Okay. You have enough deep water, but not enough. Okay. So I need to make the water hole bigger. I can do that. Quick. Sorry, guys. You wanted more water, which means I must dig a hole for the water. Oh. That looks a little phallic. Avoid that. Come on. I don't really like that, 'cause then they have like no room to walk. So I think actually let's try it again with the water. But that takes up too much water. Don't want want that. Too much. That just feels awkward. I want this to be at a good height, where water doesn't even try to. We're just gonna pull it up and then go flat. Then maybe. How does this work? I don't think this is working how I wanted it. Because I'm gonna need a lot more space. So I think what I'm gonna do is I need more walking space. So I have plenty of water, which is great. I'm not too fond of the water shape. I'm gonna have to I picked you guys from the water again, I'm sorry. I think that's enough water. Hey, why the f that happen? How the hell did this happen? A bit of a better shape. My bad. Oh, okay, people, this is not where I wanted you to come down. Because you guys are all gonna be mad about there being... I forgot to completely block this off. Okay, okay, now we gotta move everyone. Okay, I'm hoping the majority of you are in big groups and I can easily move. Doesn't seem like you are. I wish there was a way to like mass move. Sorry guys, you gotta go over here. I'm working on giving them a shelter, guys. I didn't even realize you guys had moved in so fast. That should be everyone, hopefully. Hopefully. I'm going to end up extending this. I know. Privacy, I've broken it. The worst. Invalid habitat. Yada yada yada. Can we please stop? Let me delete it. Damn. Yeah. I'm gonna make it like more blocks bigger. You know what I wanted? Should definitely be in a space. Okay. Go ahead and get This facility's finance. Think. Okay. Um, okay, so that's not what it was. Okay. Don't actually mind the North American ones being blue. Okay. So now we gotta work with stuff for their habitat. We'll do more judging of the outside area in a second. They must have a beaver. Non-negotiable. I also need to give them a house. They're gonna be pretty upset with this. I kind of feel like these houses match the vibe more for once. Normally they really don't match the vibe, but I'm actually lower it down just a smidge. Enough for a shelter for you guys. Amazing. I always love giving the curio balls. They're like some of my favorite things. They use a boreal feed? What? Okay. Would not have expected that. But they're feeding over by their house. I'm gonna put like a little bit of. They know that they can go in their house whenever they want. I think we could give them like a little submarine way. I'm hoping we can give them one of these. Get into the ground a little and hope that it's accessible. Oh my gosh, yay. Okay, I love it when those things can be in there. Maybe a sprinkler would be fun, like right over here. Slow feeder would also be fun. What do we get raw? Maybe put a veggie jelly cake right there. You guys are gonna be living your best life. Put like a rubber ducky in the shallow end. Maybe a block of fruit to finish it off. You guys happy with your enrichment? Seem to be. What are you guys' opinions on my guys? Okay, we're gonna go ahead and save. I wonder if just to make it like even slightly, if that would like even take down the thoughts of the zoo ticket price is great. Okay, the zoo ticket price is fair. That's okay with me. Them having a neutral feeling to it means that it's not bad. Is it optimal? Probably not. I would pay $5 to see Beavers. I mean, they're pretty happy with the terrain they got. I want to see them use the Beaver so badly. Alright, let's quickly go to our environment. I do want some plants. So I think we're gonna try and give them some. And I want a good amount of plants. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. I'm gonna put in some spruce trees. I'm going for like a more northern part of North America vibe. We do have a couple of, like, we have some beavers in our area down here, because you guys know I live in the South of the United States. We get some beavers, but they live more in marshy areas. And I'm hoping for the front of the zoo to be more colder, and then we start, like colder, more northern, and then we move down to, like, oh, we're getting too warmer, where we're, like, the south, and we're getting more wetlands, and sort of, like, did you wish forest kind of vibes? I wonder if I can make it kind of look like there's a birch tree just in the water. Yeah. That a little. Hmm. But I could go swamp. I do love a good swamp exhibit, and we do have some bald cypress right here. The only problem is, if I try to take any more water up their water, they don't have a lot of water space, and that's kind of my fault. I don't know. We'll get rid of those. I kind of want to go for like a pine forest. Maybe not red sea. I'm wanting a pine spruce. I do love it. Kind of vibe. Maybe we can put some cedars in. If the cedars were smaller, a birch would fit in too. Birches will work. More of a pine valley sort of feel to it. I don't want to take up too much of their walking area or their visibility. Sadly. I feel like I should actually just move this out the water. So it doesn't like take up too much of their water space. Like, because it would have been really cool. Have it in the water, but it kinda makes too much of the water area unusable. It looks something like that. Maybe we try and like build an area of like broken trees right here, just because it could be fun. Like just a bunch of branches on the ground and like I don't know, I think it's like kind of a fun idea. Oh my gosh, we're already about to have North American beaver babies. That's so fun. can maybe even put some rocks and stuff in there in a minute to make it look a little cooler, I guess. Right too. Want that brush tree there or this brush? Could alternately just put another brush tree right. How many babies we got? One, no baby so far. Children do have one, a little girl. Let her go. Oh, she's so cute. Why did the water space I have available go down? Literally what? How does that affect? Makes no sense. Okay, we're gonna be doing another workaround. Yay! I think we're gonna add, because they do need so much space. I was literally not expecting this much space needing from a freaking beaver. Thought they would like be simple, but no, they need everything in the world. But I mean, at least they know what they want. I just said split group. Oh my god, everything in his mother is in this group. Now you can't run out of space. We're gonna hope that water can reach over here. Easy. A little push down. Add like a little secondary pond. I don't really like it that much. Eh. That should hopefully be enough. I think that's looking cool so far. We seem to be making enough money to keeping this place afloat while I'm doing all this. I may go ahead and put some education stuff down. You know, people can learn about our beavers. I would love to learn about. Let's see, is there a North American? There's shop pages. Let's see. Do I search everything? There's this one. This one. What? I want it to like. It is not wanting to snap. I'm not even fond of these. They look a little ugly. Is there just one that doesn't really match a theme that I could use? I just don't think they work for what I have right now. Yeah. Maybe I could make it work. It's a make it work. You guys are all up in my that I just should I go blue? Because I'm kind of inclined to make the Europeans. Let's just take a minute and let's go to facilities and then let's also filter the world and see what kind of vibes they get. We got a lot of woods, grays. So I mean, I guess I could use any freaking thing I want. Use either wood or gray. But for none of the wood types match. Interesting. Why'd you do that? Where are we? I don't really know where I want to put things. I just want to make sure there are trash cans down. I know we don't have the things to need trash cans yet, but I want to make sure they're down. So that they can be utilized. Maybe it wasn't. Exhibit is taking a lot longer than I thought it would. I still haven't even got to decorating like the outside of the exhibit yet. Something I still need to do. Okay, I need to finish the nature of the exhibit and then we need to finish the outside, I think. I think that would be beneficial for like everyone. Why did you get stuck over here, bud? I moved everyone out. Come on. Go. What's this? I just got 1,000 bucks. I don't like that in that corner. Buffalo grass is always a necessity and will be used. I mean, they allow a lot of long grass, so I probably don't even need to use that much buffalo grass in this exhibit, which is a wild take, because normally I use buffalo grass and like everything. As you guys know. low-key hate building. I think it sucks actually. I would really like it to be lighter. So I can see. Oh, foxgloves. I absolutely love foxgloves. I think they're beautiful. They're very poisonous though, so I highly doubt they'd actually be like it. So maybe I use those as like decoration else. I do love me some foxglove, but I don't like the idea that it could accidentally. I know there's not a game mechanic for them to port it. I acknowledge this. But if we were to think about it logically, I don't think a real zoo would put foxglove in their exhibit. That would seem a wee bit dangerous. Like some goldenrod. Oh, that's the veggie cake. I was like, what the hell is that? I was so confused for a second there. I don't like that placement. I like goldenrod, but I don't like you right there. Maybe we put some along the edge back here. I don't like that. Why is it like that? Okay, interesting. Well, we will just goldenrod to hide that then. I'm hoping this isn't blocking too much of their swimmable water area. That would really annoy me. We're hoping we can have like a bigger thing of. Here are my beavers. I mean, I think as long as it's greater than the, what, 477 I needed? Yeah, 447. Then I think we're fine. I think we're probably gonna start moving on to lily pads and rocks now. We get the lotus. No, we just get. Oh, we just get lily pads. I think we're gonna work with these. Does it keep rotating it? Why is it doing that? I don't have water, not random rotation. No, I don't have random rotation on. That is a little weird. Not too fond of that, I will say. Hey, what the hell? I don't want it doing any of this, actually. I think that works pretty well. That works pretty well. Let's get like any eel grass or something. Let's see. And what is the other one? Try something. Oh, I do have access to hydrangeas, which I do love a good hydrangea. Maybe I just put like a hydrangea bush. There, where both these? Why not? Hydrangea. I just don't think I love the goldenrods, but I don't think they fit the vibe of this exhibit. Because for me, goldenrods are like more like, I know they can't be. I know. I see them a lot down home. In more like prairie areas, and I kind of like that's so every time I think of a goldenrod, the kind of vibe I get. Because I'm being in this alpine situation or like this alpine based area is kind of just throwing me off. People are still glitching through things. Okay. This whole area looks really cute. Why is my tree slanted? I think there needs to be more bushes and grasses over here. I think that would be helpful. I don't know, a big bush is always nice. They're sticking out. Back into the bounds of the habitat, please. I think some wildflowers would also juice this place up a little bit. First, we're gonna go under the water, so I can add some of this down here. And I also need to add eelgrass. First, I'm gonna add this stuff in. This is my favorite stuff. I prefer this stuff for freshwater systems because it actually looks like the stuff you find in freshwater. Because I'm pretty sure it is. And so every time I'm like, oh yeah, this vibe, you know? And so I'm always gonna put like so many of these. This gives the vibe of the stuff you see at the bottom of your local lake. So I will be putting this stuff like the ponds are always filled with. I'm not even sure I want to add. Like that looks like enough to me. I think I might add a couple of temperate rocks. Just to the bottom in some of these areas. Not to take up like too much underwater space, but like I don't know. It'd be nice to have like some rock edges or something. Okay. I think that should be good, and I've not interfered with their stuff too much, right? Right. I would like to add a little bit of moss and rocks around the edge of the thing. So I think I'm gonna go here and go moss. I know we have some champion moss. I do love me some good champion. Very nice. I think just a little bit of it would be pretty nice. On the edge of the water. Maybe even add a little bit of carpet moss. Hi, on. I love you too. Like a tiny carpet moss that I could put. And maybe we add a little bit this side and like a smaller champion moss thing. And then we'll put some rocks in the middle over there. We're hoping and praying that they can walk. That is the hope. Ace, I love this dog to death, but he's so loud. He snores so loud. My parents were worried at first because my family has a history of CPAP. Like right after I got him, they were like, "Oh my gosh, he's starting." No, it was the dog, and it was so loud that everybody thought it was like me. I've never snored before, too. Makes it like infinitely. There you sir. Sir. Okay, you guys seem to still be able to get up and move around. It hasn't impeded a whole lot of your water area. We go to habit. I have so much of your things by plants. Oh my! At least I can still walk over the majority of the moss. Majority of the moss is walkable. And luckily the rest of the stuff I'm putting down will hopefully be walkable over. Because it's just gonna be stuff like, more moss. And then... You turn and say... And, like, I will be putting some... Good. At least they shouldn't. I want to put some moss under the little spout. Oh, well, maybe I should put rocks there. It is like a... Fill in the rest of the space is rock. I think that would be beneficial. We're gonna go rock mode now. Actually, maybe we should finish up the moss on this side real quick. Run, rabbit, run, rabbit. Nature, run, rabbit, run. I hate building in the dark. Said it once and I'll say it again. I freaking hate it. It's the worst thing ever. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Also not what I wanted. should be good enough to where I can start putting rocks down. I would like to become daytime though. I can't see shit. I do think the exhibit is coming along pretty well. I think it's looking pretty nice. I think I'm gonna do the rocks and then I'm probably gonna do wildflowers and then that's gonna be it for this exhibit. Where are my beavers? Beavers, how you like it? How you like me now? Run rabbit, run rabbit. Oh, I'm so tired. It has been a day, guys. It has been a day. Oh. I really need to. We're gonna save them. Just to ensure that the same thing that happened earlier doesn't happen. So we're gonna go for that. I don't feel like we need to stay open that late when it's that dark. Also, how is it already November? Have I been building that long since November? Okay, can we hurry up, guys? Like, I hate to be the bearer of news. I want it to be daytime. Might even change my opening times and make it like why people work 12-hour days or some shit. Which is not the best. I wouldn't recommend putting your employees through that, but but this way I can see. I really like being able to see. Amazing. Run, rabbit, run, rabbit. I want a bigger rock, but not one that takes up that. That's not what I want. Myself, I need something that I want. And I need everything I see. And I need everything I see. Our little beaver's about to mature. Pretty old enough to fly the coop. I need a small rack. I don't need gigantors. Cute. Nine braid like a diamond. Yes. Nine braid like a diamond. And maybe right there. King and Jaeger. New Year celebrating all the days with looks pretty good to me. Maybe like one or two rocks right here that really help break that up a little. And maybe like it's just something. Be a drag, just be a queen. Something like that, yeah. Break it up a little. Maybe we can put like a little. Is this even accessible? Okay, it is. Maybe I won't mess with that area too much to make sure that that is still accessible. Is it still accessible? Inaccessible? No. Be like. Okay, there. Now it's accessible. Great, amazing. Maybe the tree was just a little too close. And then this should hopefully be yes, still accessible. Amazing. Okay, I think now we focus on wildflowers, and then we are done with this exhibit. At least the inside, and then I will have to really finish up the outside. Put a couple of flowers here. I think we might also put a little bit of blood. Go. Go. Take some on in here too. Like this. Oh, okay. Okay, that's not where I wanted that. Any more of like this? Ah, yes. Buttercups. Amazing. See that stand outish as the cornflowers, though, in my opinion. In this area, they just don't stand out as much as the blue. Maybe I just might poking a little. Around these edges. I wish there was a way to like filter any flower, you know? Put like exposed like seeds around too. And maybe we go around with just basically over here some like this little land, got some sort of grass. That ends up looking pretty good in my book. Take a little bit of these and maybe just sprinkle some. Get the thick seed. There we go. I think this has ended up looking pretty nice. At least for an inside part. I just need to finish the outside. The outside's a little messy. Okay, go here and let take it away. Back by the New World. Do you guys happen to have like a fence that I could utilize? It just I really wish the fences were. I think that would be so awesome. Actually, they could be. Going to snap. No. I mean, that lands pretty nicely, other than this little piece right here that I can just hone in a little. Together in vain. Would you? I think we're just gonna do the rest of it. Wait. We're gonna hope and pray that they can still see over there, or else we may have to move things down just a little. Are you guys still able to view my beavers? And that looks a lot better than just having the metal fence, in my opinion. I think next time we will have to work on the entrance and stuff, but other than that, I think this episode turned out pretty well. We have some wonderful, wonderful beavers in our absolutely beautiful little pond area. I think it's great. Like, look at this. Like that. I take a screenshot. Did not mean to go in the water. But anyways, we did run a little bit over, so I need to go ahead and have this be the end of today's stream. I want to thank you all so much for being here. I've had an amazing, amazing time with each and every one of you. I'm sorry the energy level's been a little low today. It's been a bit of a rough day for me. But it is what it is. We're gonna go ahead and look and find for somebody to raid out to. So let's go ahead and see who's live. If you guys would like to copy on over my raid message, there it is in chat. And if you guys would like to pop on in and join the Froggy Forest, which is my Discord server, where you guys can vote on any polls I like oftentimes I'll do what animal do I feel for today poll, stuff like that. Or join me for community nights that happen every Sunday night at 7 p.m. CST. Feel welcome to do so there. I'm gonna go ahead and click save before I do it because I'm paranoid now. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and find somebody to go to. So see who's live. Let's see. Let's try. See if they're. I think we'll go say hi to Chewer real quick. We are having some fun playing some games and doing some pride interviews, which I would love for you guys to go see. But yeah, I want to thank you all so much for being here. I've had an amazing time with you. I love you, Beavers, and I'll see you guys all next time. Bye bye.